What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're back in Sweden. Found this video. I feel like it's gonna be talking about maybe the midnight sun, and the moon and stuff like that, or the sky, midnight skies or something like that, because it said this is 7 a.m. in Sweden. Didn't drop a video yesterday on Sunday because I had a basketball tournament, ended up getting third place in a tournament for our first tournament, so was super busy this weekend. But here we are back with some videos, so y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations. Hey, let's check out what happens 7 a.m. in Sweden.
Top 10 most surprising facts about Sweden. You might be wondering what Sweden is famous for, right? There are too many outstanding cultural highlights in this country, not to mention their natural wonders. But how can we possibly include all of Sweden's hidden secrets in a 10-point list? Anyway, let's try. Sweden is one of the most amazing countries among all nations, not just because of its natural wonders such as the northern lights and the midnight sun, nor of its distinct Scandinavian culture. They have the most fascinating, quirky and surprise-knowing facts that will surely blow your mind, starting with the Swedish passport. Kicking off the list of the most powerful passport in the world is the Swedish passport. If you hold the Swedish passport, then you're free to visit 115 countries visa-free.
I think that's actually new information because I never knew that with the Swedish passport, or at least from the other fact videos, they didn't really talk about that much.
Then you're free to visit 115 countries visa-free.
Other
than that, those other countries will either require you to obtain a visa or an e-visa before entering the country. In fact, this year, Swedish passport is tied as the second best passport of all nations out there, thanks to its high level of personal freedom and an excellent global reputation. Sweden is also a world leader in innovation. When it comes to Swedish innovation, what comes in your mind first? Is it IKEA or famous H&M? Well, Sweden is way better than that. You know about their giants innovations like Volvo, Saab, Ericsson, ABB, Husqvarna, and also like IKEA, H&M, right? These are some of the global companies and iconic.
Yeah, I already knew that. It looked like they threw in like a few more companies in there. Like 2 or 3 that I didn't know. But this dude sound like he's like Irish or something.
It's like IKEA, H&M,
Italian.
Right? These are some of the global companies and iconic brands that made Sweden globally innovative. Not to mention its internationally successful startups on Spotify, Candy Crush, and Minecraft creator Mojang all hail from Stockholm. With almost as many tech startups as Silicon Valley, Stockholm in Sweden is fast moving to become one of the world's leaders in innovation. But how did a bunch of Swedish startups get so successful all throughout the years? Well, as a matter of fact, Sweden is known for its strong business climate, global competitiveness, diverse language skills, and commitment to innovation. One of the cleanest countries on the planet. Sweden's people's mindsets are also influenced by green. Yes, the color green, alright? The people of Sweden and environmental awareness are deeply ingrained in Swedish culture, as well as that of the Nordic countries as a whole. That involves high use of public transit and recycling, as well as a plentiful supply of organic, ecological foods. These are some of the few programs.
Oh, I thought it was talking about the cleaners, like as in when they pick up trash and recycling and all that stuff. I feel like it's talking about eating, clean eating.
Ecological foods. These are some of the few programs that they have that made their country listed among the world's cleanest country. Sweden has the most gorgeous green spaces. Well, who doesn't love nature, right? This Sweden's most gorgeous green space is something you should appreciate. Yes, you heard that right. According to Sviskov, Sweden is a forested country that measures to the extent of 57% of this space. That's equivalent to 23 million hectares, or roughly the size of the United Kingdom. And that very reason why there's so much green space in the Scandinavian country is that because of the Swedish Forestry Act that governs forest management in terms of both production and environment.
Nice.
Sweden imports waste.
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
you heard me right. These Swedish people love to recycle. Only 1% of waste ends up in landfill, with 50% being recycled or composted and 49% being incinerated for energy. Thanks to the innovations of the country's waste-to-energy program, burning waste at incineration plants in Sweden supplies heat to more than 1 million houses in the country.
Dang.
This may sound like great news, but it has caused one big problem. There's not enough waste left to keep the incinerators running. So, Sweden has come up with a brilliant solution. They import waste from their neighboring countries, Norway and the UK, to keep the lights on, but the most interesting is these countries actually pay Sweden to take their waste away. What a great mind, yeah? Sweden is a home to the
That dude is definitely not Sweden.
to take their waste away. What a great mind, yeah? Sweden
Great mind,
is
yeah.
a home to the world's largest scale model of the solar system. Aside from this, Sweden is also home to the world's largest scale model of the solar system, a global pioneer in
you said that
astronomy, the Ericsson Globe. The Ericsson Globe represents the sun in the Swedish solar system and a symbol for both Stockholm and Sweden. The Swedish solar system is a collection of spherical structures in Europe that also serves as the world's biggest permanent scale representation of our solar system. Another part of the country is the Swedish art in the Stockholm metro stations as well. Swedish art in the Stockholm metro stations. Have you heard of the Stockholm's underground?
Station.
The Swedish capital has
I feel like I've seen this, but I can't remember.
Have you heard of the Stockholm's
I
underground?
don't think I've seen the art.
The
in
Swedish capital has to have one of the coolest public transportations in the world. When you walk into a
think I've
Stockholm
seen
metro
those.
station, you are said to be entering the world's longest art exhibit, which is over 68 miles or 110 kilometers long. Around 90% of the stations have been decorated by over 150 artists in different themes and in various forms, including mosaics, paintings, graffiti, installations, sculptures, and so on. Is something out of the ordinary. Speaking of not so ordinary things, this hotel made of ice will surely surpass your imagination. Yes, you heard it right. There's
I feel like that's one of the top facts everybody talk about is the Ice Hotel.
will surely surpass your imagination. Yes, you heard it right. There's a hotel made of ice in Sweden. The hotel made of ice of all the Sweden facts. This is the most remarkable and coolest fact on the list. This is an exceptional place. Wondering why? The answer is because
I like that door.
everything is
I don't
made
think I
from
ever
ice.
seen the door.
Well, obviously, right? Every year when the winter comes, the pristine waters, the meandering of Torn River, slow down
even think
and
I would wanna
freeze
work
into
there.
ice. Then it will be the evolution of the Ice Hotel. Starting from the ground up, construction of the hotel begins as soon as cold season comes in the Arctic. Builders and artists collaborate to construct a hotel that is one of a kind every year. Yes, every year, you heard me right. Despite being entirely built of frozen water as an overnight guest,
Water.
you could stay cozy with a thermal sleeping bag, reindeer skins as bed linens, and layers upon layers of warm clothing.
I had somebody tell me, cause I said in a video I had never seen a reindeer, or at least in real life, I've seen like other than like videos and stuff now, but they're like, dude, I see them every day in my backyard or something like
Skins
that.
as bed
Thought that was
linens,
hilarious.
and layers upon layers of warm clothing. The only country in the world where donations stand at more than 1% of GDP. It's no surprise that Sweden are known for their generosity and kind nature. And Sweden is also a country that strives to help out around the world, despite being far from the biggest country. And the fact that Sweden is the only country on the planet where donations are more than 1% of the total GDP is an impressive fact about the country that Swedes can be proud of. a land of midnight sun and northern lights. Because of its northern location, Sweden can travel from one end of the daylight spectrum to the other in a year. The midnight sun is a natural phenomenon that happens in Sweden's far north from May through July. When the sun does not entirely set below the horizon, it creates a 24-hour daylight. As winter approaches though, the day becomes shorter. The number of hours of darkness you will encounter is influenced by how far north you travel. This is a good thing. The long night is ideal for...
See, this is what I thought the video, because it said this is 7 a.m. in Sweden. So I thought it was going to be talking about the Northern Lights the whole time or something. I probably need to find a video kind of showing me a little bit more.
Hunting for Northern Lights. Of course, it's not all bad. The lengthy overnight darkness makes for great conditions for searching for the Northern Lights, the very famous Aurora Borealis, that flow over the sky in different colors. Well, what really makes the Scandinavian countries stand out is how insanely progressive they are. Aside from preventing nature, the entire nation is driven by a desire to change the world for a better, setting an example to the rest of the world. Of course, Sweden has a rich past as well. We shouldn't forget that their Viking conquest and a one vast empire was included in Caribbean islands. This Scandinavian treasure is magnificent, diversified, and culturally rich country. Alright, have I persuaded you that Sweden should be on your travel bucket list? Be sure to write in the comment sections down below. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button for more of this video. Thank you for watching.
Okay. That was still, usually with these facts videos, I always say like, it's always, maybe sometimes it'd be like one or two new things. But most of the time, it'd be some of the same stuff I already know. But definitely had to check that out. I thought it was going to be about the Northern Lights more. But, hey, you know, we still got some important facts. Still got some stuff that I didn't know, especially the passport thing. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, be able to travel visa-free to different other different countries and stuff like that. But, guys, that's all I have for this video. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. Send me more recommendations. Hey, still going to be checking out more from the Sweden Eurovision, all those things as well. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. But that's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.